You want basketball? We got you.
What about plays on the turf? We got you covered.
Or maybe even a knock right out of the park.
We give you our takes on the latest sports news, music, and anything trending around the world.
You are now in the clutch with Nia
and Malik. What is going on, guys?
We bite.
We bite, y'all. Episode 25.
Wow.
Hey, bro, should we make this season 2, or should this just be like?
This should be season 2.
All right, season 2.
Season 2.
Season 2 of In the Clutch podcast with Nia and Malik. Nia, it has been a while.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. First of all, I haven't seen you since last year. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
I haven't seen Malik since last year.
Wow, bro.
2021. What are your thoughts and reviews on 2021 so far?
This feels like an extension of 2020.
Really?
Man, I mean, it seemed like the same thing still going on. Ain't nothing
Yeah.
really changed.
Yeah. What about within you though?
Oh man, I mean, I definitely feel more positive.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. I've been manifesting more for sure. Been doing that a lot. Just started doing like aromatherapy.
Oh, welcome to the game.
Yeah, little something. Shout out to my girl. Shout out to my girl for that, because I wasn't gonna do it unless she said something about
queen.
it. And I tried it, and I was like, oh dang, like I feel kind of like relaxed, like just chill. So I've been doing that. Shoot, I mean, yeah, I'm just trying to make it. I'm just trying to make it to the top. You feel me? I'm just trying to keep grinding, keep doing what I'm doing, man. But that's my 2021.
So to go back to your aromatherapy, are you
Yeah.
guys like using you guys using the
I just use a diffuser. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. Yeah.
So you have the diffuser going like in your room or
Yeah.
okay.
So she told me to do it like while I'm writing, to like
Okay.
try to like calm myself down, because I know when I
Nice.
like write or something like that, it's just
You're tense.
I start getting tense and my mind start going everywhere. So
What a queen. I
yeah,
love
I
it.
know.
What a
Yeah,
queen.
Yeah. Shout out to Celine.
Yes.
Shout
Now
out
what's
to
your favorite oil to use?
Now see, I just started this week, and
Okay.
I've only used what's it called?
Eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus.
Yes,
Yeah, eucalyptus.
the
Yeah.
best one.
But I got like 10 other ones too.
Peppermint
so
is really
I got
good.
peppermint. I got one called is it like, it's like Jalele or something. I forgot what it's called. It's something crazy like that.
Okay.
But I got a whole bunch of lemon. I think I got clove.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a little something.
That's dope.
So that's new. That's
yeah.
new. That's new.
We love the growth.
I'm trying, man.
You know? We
But
love
Nia,
it.
what about you? I know y'all Nia works a lot, y'all. Nia, you know, about 18 jobs.
Workaholic.
The grind never stops though. And I love to see it though. Cause every time I come on Twitter, it's something new. I'm not lying. I swear on everything. Every time I come on Twitter, it's something new with you.
Yeah.
You boxing, you doing this and that.
I'm a busybody.
But please tell the people, go by 1 through 18.
My God.
I'm here. I got time.
Oh God.
I got time. We got time.
All right. Well, to start with what's new, as Malik mentioned, I started boxing. I started boxing like right before Christmas break, I think. So that's been dope. Just something new,
Yeah,
you know,
true, yeah,
other
yeah.
than just going to go play pickup all the time or
Yeah.
whatever. Just a new challenge,
Yeah.
you know, something for me to look forward to. And like, I needed some type of motivation to get me back in the gym because, you know, my whole life I've lived in the gym.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, me lifting and running, I've done that.
Sure.
So I wanted something new. And it's been awesome. Like every day I learned something new. Hand-eye coordination, my footwork has gotten really good. And, you know, of course I do it for self-defense and I do it as a stress reliever. It's pretty good. What else is new? I don't really know what else is new.
Oh, come on. You just really, come on, man. You got 16, 17 more to go.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Well, of course, college hoops.
There we go.
Women's college
There we
hoops
go.
is rolling around. So, I mean, not rolling around. It is very much going on. So, just doing my video breakdowns, just trying to be more proactive.
We love it.
Of course, that's my passion, women's basketball. Yeah. So, just this year, I definitely want to focus on being more in tune. Like, I'm always in tune, but trying to make my social media presence there because, like, I watch every single game that comes on TV or every single game that does happen, or I keep up with it. But I haven't found my niche in regards to, like, tweeting and all that stuff. So I am trying to be more consistent with my film breakdowns and, just doing a weekly wrap up of some good games that happened and all that good stuff. So I joined the Next Hoops team. The Next Hoops is awesome for WNBA coverage and women's college basketball. So I'll be doing some film breakdowns. So you guys stay tuned.
Check it out.
I got a content dropping tomorrow on Wednesday. What day? February 3rd. Even though this will come out.
Y'all already probably seen it by now.
Right. So you predicted the future. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I'm just growing and I'm learning and I'm just, keeping positive stuff around me, positive energy, staying positive within myself, just challenging myself. And one thing I have learned is to not overwork myself too much.
Yeah, I think we do that a lot.
Yeah.
And
because
we don't
we're
even
hungry.
notice.
No.
We don't even notice.
We're hungry for it, though.
Yeah.
But I had to, I was telling you last week, when I came down with that cold and I'm like, whoa. Like, I can't get sick up in here. I can't afford to get sick. Heck no.
I got too much on my plate. I got too much to do.
Too much on my plate. Like, I need money. Okay. But no, that was my body. My body was telling me like, hey, like,
gotta slow down. Slow down.
Gotta slow down.
We all need that reality check.
You
though.
know?
It's always something. And we always be like, dang, this sucks. But when you look at it in hindsight, it's like, dang, maybe I kind of did need this break or something to just like relax for a minute. So.
And I definitely appreciated it. So it was cool. It was dope. And then, of course, I'm part-time producer at 92.9 The Game.
She does it all, guys. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Whatever.
Come on, y'all.
So, yeah, just producing. Of course, I still got my overtime content going on. So, I'm always going to be where the sports is at.
Exactly. Exactly. Always.
But, man, it's so good to be back.
Man.
A lot has happened.
So much has happened.
Too much has happened.
Man.
I wish we could recap everything that's happened since we've been gone since December 25th.
We'll be gone. We'll be gone for like 3 hours. We'll be gone for like 3 hours if we did that. It's a lot.
It's a
so we're gonna try to like combine it all, but talk about the important stuff though. The real important stuff.
Right. The new stuff.
It's some good juicy stuff that happened this past week. Yeah. Honestly, so. Are you ready for Clutch Update of Season 2 of In the Clutch Podcast?
Clutch Update.
Let's get it, y'all. All right, guys, we are back with Clutch Update, and let's just get it popping with some NBA news.
Yes, it
feels like we didn't lost just a whole bunch of NBA news to this little we've been out for a minute. Yeah. So let's just go with the biggest surprises through the first quarter of the season. Nia, what's the biggest surprise?
Miami is terrible. Miami is really
I did not expect you to say that. I did not expect you to say that.
Listen.
I expect you to say that.
It's been some other stuff going on.
Yeah.
But if we're talking team-wise, because this can be fixed. So let me start with the positive stuff. For sure. Miami is garbage.
Yeah, they pretty bad. They
are dumpster garbage.
You can't sugarcoat it. But I mean, at the same time, it's like, I feel like I wouldn't say they got hit with the COVID thing the most, but Jimmy ain't played in like 2-3. He just came back. He looks skinny as a toothpick, honestly.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure, because I know for some reason I feel like they were trying to hide his whole COVID thing because they were like, he's in the COVID, the safety protocols, but in reality, I'm pretty sure he had COVID since he lost so much weight. But he hasn't played in about 2 weeks. I mean, the only person who's really been consistent on the team and it's been Bam. I mean, they've had other people step up, but Bam is like that guy.
Absolutely.
So, and then I think they've had Avery Bradley's been out too. Tyler Herro's been hurt. So I mean, they've been hurt with injuries, but I mean, like you said, last night's game, against the Hornets. That was a good game, and I expected them to win because Jimmy Butler was talking his stuff.
Yeah,
but he
didn't pull out
at the end. He pulled through at the end.
Pull through.
Malik Monk ended up dropping like 36 on them. He came out of nowhere. He barely plays like that. So yeah, I mean the Heat, that has been a surprise. It has been a surprise. But just the whole like all the game postponements, I think it's really been hurting a lot of these teams because I think the Wizards hadn't played in 2 weeks either.
But they look good against the Nets.
They look. But everybody looks good against them.
So, okay,
that's one of my biggest surprises too.
Since we're on the subject, what is it that you see from the Nets as to why they're not successful? Again, now, let's take it for this. I know a lot of people have been against the Nets, the whole trend, how everything has transpired.
Yeah.
They are a young team just like everybody else, and they're trying to figure it out. What is it that they are missing, or what is it that they cannot get together? Because defense is number one for me. The defense is terrible.
That's the only thing.
Okay.
Because, I mean, if you look at the box score, they putting 150 on everybody's head.
Right.
They just, the other team putting 152 or 160 on their head. So it's like, that's the biggest problem. Offense is not an issue for them.
Okay.
It's not going to be an issue unless somebody has a big head, which I thought that was going to be the biggest problem for them at first. I was like, okay, James Harden coming in. I was like, okay, the outlier here is Kyrie, because for some reason I feel like Kyrie is gonna be that guy that's like, I'm not giving up my touches. Like, I'm Kyrie Irving. Like, I'm not giving the ball up to him. So,
okay. Why do people think that Kyrie is that problematic? Why do y'all think that Kyrie, like, okay, here's the thing, because I'm team Kyrie, and I'm gonna tell you why. Kyrie, he has the right intentions.
Yeah.
But does it all in the wrong way.
In the wrong way.
The very, very wrong way. To where it's like, yo, like, it's weird.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I feel like, and it kind of goes, I mean, he's had different instances as far as like, okay, when he was on the Celtics. I feel like the Celtics were a really good team. They had all these pieces. They on paper, they were probably the best team in the Eastern Conference.
Right.
But it just seemed like Kyrie was just that guy that was just like not buying into the system. So it was like, okay, you got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Well, Jaylen Brown wasn't the Jaylen Brown he is right now, but you still had Jason Tatum. Like, as soon as Kyrie left, Jason Tatum took off. So I felt like at some point he was holding these guys back. I just felt like he was holding them back. I mean, in Cleveland, he had the whole, I guess he wanted to leave because I guess he wanted his own team. He wanted to be the man. I guess he was trying to live under LeBron's shadow, which is understandable. But I feel like Kyrie is not the guy that he thinks I think he wants to be the leader of a team. I don't think he can lead a team.
Okay.
I don't think he can do it.
That's fair. That's very fair.
I don't think he can do it. So when James Harden got here, I was like, oh man, this is going to be bad. So, of course he had this whole little hiatus or whatnot. And Harden and KD were out there, and I was like, dang, bro, like, it don't look like they really need Kyrie. And it was like, they need depth because they don't really body on the bench. So I was like, shoot, trade Kyrie.
The first person to say it.
I was like, hey, you can trade Kyrie and get some pieces on the bench or something. I'm like, hey, bro, I don't know, but that's me overreacting. Yeah. They're not going to trade Kyrie.
Oh, no.
But, I mean, just going back to the first point, like, it's definitely defense.
Defense.
They suck on defense.
Defense
is
terrible.
Trash.
I noticed how bad the defense was when they went into OT with Atlanta.
Yeah.
And I think it was DeAndre Hunter or somebody just wide open, like, hey.
Yeah. I mean, the Hawks kept running the same play 10 times in a row, and they kept scoring.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro. And they didn't stop it. They didn't, timeout, no nothing. So it's defense. Okay. It's really bad. Okay. They might be one of the worst though.
Defensive teams, absolutely.
They probably bottom of the pack.
Absolutely.
Bottom of the pack for sure.
Absolutely. What's next? What you got for me?
Okay. So did you want to keep going with biggest surprise, or did you want to keep going to All-Star?
What's your biggest surprise?
I was gonna say the Brooklyn Nets, but other than the Brooklyn Nets, I would say the middle of the pack teams. Like Cleveland, New York.
Oh, yeah.
I think Chicago's in the middle too. Toronto's not doing good.
No.
Toronto does not look good.
Very quiet.
Dallas does not look good at all. They're on a 6-game losing streak.
Yep,
Yeah.
6 games.
So
play Hawks Wednesday.
Yeah, they play Hawks. Yeah, yeah. Boy Wonder's coming to town, guys.
About to be a lot of Trey and Luka.
Hopefully he don't duck the smoke, man. Because every time the Hawks and the Mavs play, he don't play.
I know.
I think the last time he played was their rookie season.
Yep.
So please don't dodge this smoke, bro.
Lots of controversy.
Don't dodge this smoke, bro. Please don't.
He's gonna dodge it. If you're on a 6-game losing streak,
shoot, he might just go off. He might just go off this game.
Please. Now, going back to Cleveland.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because I have enjoyed watching.
It's
but
amazing.
I had already knew that Cleveland, when they got Okoro,
yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
I knew that they were going to be something
They
because you still had Sexton.
Good. And he's took a big leap. He could be like an all-star reserve. He could be in a run for that.
He's actually he surprised me.
Yeah.
I knew that Colin Sexton had it in him, but I just didn't take him. I didn't know how long it was going to take him to adjust to the league.
For real.
But it seems that he's adjusting well.
Yeah.
Not to mention you're adding Jarrett Allen now, which was a big loss to Brooklyn.
That's where it hurt. They should have kept him,
man, because he was in his bag.
Yeah, he was in his bag
before he got traded.
Yeah.
So, Cleveland, that's my sleeper team of the season. Like, man, I love seeing these guys. Run.
I hope they don't want to see the Nets. Don't want to see Cleveland.
No,
right now they don't. I'm pretty sure that towards the end of the season, Brooklyn will get it together. But right now, that's their kryptonite.
But just imagine you coming back to your old team, new player, wearing the same jersey as you with your shoes on. With your shoes on. I got another level of respect for Colin Sexton.
Giving you buckets, though.
Straight up buckets. Knocking stuff down in your face. Blocking your shots. When he blocked KD's shot, I said, okay, this kid ain't messing around.
He won it, though. That's why they call him Young Bull for a reason now. Young Bull.
I mean, we've seen that from him in high school, though.
Yeah, true.
The stare down.
Yeah, the stare down. That's where I first heard about Colin Sexton was stare down.
Yep.
So, yeah, Cleveland's going to be a nice team to look forward to. All right. So, of course, All-Star voting has opened.
Yeah.
Ends February 16th. And they're also talking about having the All-Star game in Atlanta now. March 7th. I know before today, because it was some more news, they were thinking about having it either at State Farm Arena or HBCU campus. And I know Chris Paul was a big advocate of having the funds be donated to the HBCUs and COVID relief or stuff like that. So shout out to Chris Paul for that.
Absolutely.
But I think they kind of got most of the stuff together. So it's supposed to be at State Farm Arena, March 7th. That's what they're working on. I just want to know how you feel about that. How do you feel about that?
It's just a rough year.
Yeah.
We're back to year 2 of this, dealing with COVID. And personally, I don't think it's a good idea.
It's not.
Do you not see the numbers in Atlanta?
It's bad.
And my thing is that you guys want to make revenue. Atlanta's a great place now.
For sure.
To have an all-star game.
Sure.
But
not during the pandemic.
Y'all should have kept it in Indianapolis. If you want to be honest, y'all want to do all of this for HBCUs and everything else during a pandemic. Number one, there's going to be limited audience.
For sure.
There's not going to be any events.
Nothing at all.
There's not going to be anything.
It says it's going to be it's just going to be a one-night thing, a one-day thing.
You feel me?
It's going to be a whole weekend.
It's just.
I don't know.
I think they should have saved Atlanta.
Forgot about that.
Of course, money talks.
Forgot about that.
Again, y'all could have done all of that stuff in Indianapolis.
Yeah, true. They could have. Yeah, I don't understand what made Atlanta the hot spot for because we're already a hot spot for COVID, so I don't understand why we the hot spot for having.
And it was so crazy because I believe either the day that Sekou Smith died or the following day after his death, y'all want to have it in Atlanta.
That's when they announced it. Yeah, that's
that
when
blew
they
me.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Why are y'all bringing it here?
Boy, oh boy.
And listen, this is one thing about Atlanta. Atlanta's a big community, and when we have something big here, everyone comes out.
Everybody comes out.
Everybody wants to come out.
Yeah.
So, we haven't been following any protocols COVID protocols here anyways. Yeah. But it's just still the simple fact that what do y'all expect to get out of this?
Don't make any sense.
I don't know.
It's crazy because I was talking to one of my coworkers today, and he was telling me about the last time the All-Star game was here in Atlanta, and he was like, boy, it was like flooded. Like,
I know.
Like the streets was flooded. Cars was everywhere. He said they was having parties every day. He said Shaq had a party and like the Woodruff Art Center, like $350 a ticket. I'm like, it ain't gonna be like that. Not
gonna make any. I mean, you're just not gonna make that much money. Like that. Yeah. That you envision. And I mean, I get it. I respect them for wanting to do things for HBCUs and stuff like that, but there's other things that you can do.
Exactly.
And this is just not the time for it because our numbers are still going up.
Yeah. True.
But it just seems at this point like no one cares. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
No one cares.
Last March, we almost a year in.
That's crazy. Because February was like our last month, like really
of
free.
Having fun.
You know? And then after that, everything just went downhill.
That's it. All right, before we go on, do you have any projections for your All-Star starters?
Ooh.
Let's just do East since we in A. What you
give me a second.
Okay.
Come back to me.
All right. So for me, I already did mine.
Okay.
I did Trae Young.
Okay.
I had Bradley Beal. Mm-hmm. And for my front court, I had KD, Giannis, and Embiid. Now I'm thinking about my backcourt again because Jaylen Brown has been hooping.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown, and I don't know. I want to replace him with Trae because when Tatum went out, I think he's averaging like 27 or 28. Like Jaylen Brown is like he up there now. He's up there. So I don't know, but I want to keep Trae in there just because it's Trae. But I might have to take him out. I might have to put Jaylen Brown and Bradley Beal in my backcourt.
It's amazing to see the growth in Jaylen Brown.
It's crazy.
It's amazing.
It's man, I tell you.
He looks good.
He was nothing. I mean, of course he was a rookie, but like I'm telling you, bro, I feel like that year that Kyrie was there, he had some sauce.
Right.
But Kyrie was doing his thing, man.
He was the truth during them Wheeler days.
Yeah,
too.
As I heard,
he was the truth.
As I heard.
If you didn't get a chance to watch Jaylen Brown in high school, I am sorry. I am so sorry because that boy was something else.
Man, I really wish I would have saw him in high school. That's
what?
Crazy. I gotta go on YouTube and see and look at his highlights now.
Yeah.
Go in there and
he was definitely the truth. That's why I was really shocked that he had. He had a pretty good year at Cal, but I was really shocked that he had chose Cal, like out of all his options. But I mean, look at him now.
Yeah, true.
He's thriving.
He's thriving for real.
He's thriving. So that's a good lineup, though.
I think, the backcourt is the only questionable. The front court is kind of simple. I mean, Embiid is kind of like what I feel like Embiid probably top 3 MVP right now.
Really?
Embiid been hooping.
He has.
Embiid been
but
hooping.
If he can stay healthy,
that's the problem with him. When healthy, he's definitely like top 2 center. Of course, Jokic is 1, but he's top 2. I mean, then you got Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant they say he looked better than he had. I mean, he's putting up better stats than he was when he won MVP that one year. So it's not even like he tore his Achilles or nothing, bro.
I just want to talk to whoever is responsible for rehabbing people like Kevin Durant.
Yeah, for real.
Breanna Stewart.
Yeah.
John Wall.
Yeah. They all look good.
They look great. Even Boogie, right? Boogie tore his Achilles too.
Boogie looks good too. Boogie looks great too. Boogie had it bad because he had back-to-back bad injuries. So for him to be coming back and hooping like that, that's good. So
we'll see about,
we need some
Klay
trainers
Thompson.
like that. Oh yeah, and Klay too.
Up.
Man,
we'll see if he's. I mean, he had another back-to-back.
Yeah, he did.
Just like Boogie.
Yeah,
so it'll be interesting to see his comeback too. Ooh. He needs that same trainer
for
that
real.
KD had.
For real.
That same PT trainer.
All right, Nia. Let's get it. I already know. Give us some WNBA news.
All right.
Give us some WNBA news.
So first of all, WNBA free agency decided to wake up and choose violence. Okay.
Like that?
No, they chose violence. Good violence. But you know what? I knew after 2020's WNBA season that the WNBA was going to shift into a new era.
Mm-hmm.
We had one of the biggest trades to happen, and I think in WNBA history. Candace Parker has left the LA Sparks after 13 seasons.
Man.
And she is now going back home to Chicago.
She's going home.
And you know what? We need Dom back on the show for season 2 because I know that Dom is
yeah.
a really huge Chicago Sky
We need
fan.
the first person to reply to you.
Yes. One of the first.
We won a championship, baby.
You have Courtney Vandersloot, Allie Quigley, Diamond Shields, CP. You have so many young people around. Like,
is that the best team in the league? Is that what you're saying?
Look.
Let's come on now. Double down.
We still gonna talk about we can't, throw out Seattle out of the conversation.
Okay, true.
But I do have Chicago coming out of the East.
Okay.
I do. But the New York Liberty is gonna be dangerous too.
Okay, who they got?
Ooh. So you got Sabrina coming back.
For sure. Okay.
They just signed Benijah Laney. Atlanta has lost her.
Shoot.
It's a huge loss.
Dang.
You still got the number 1 draft pick this upcoming season again.
Back to back.
And I'm projecting Charlie Collier to be the number 1 draft pick. I'm just saying it. And
y'all heard it here first.
I could be wrong.
You heard it here first.
I could be wrong. I mean,
that's going to be a good young team though.
Yeah. Now, going back to some free agency stuff, because Candace wasn't the only person that left LA. Chelsea Gray.
Oh yeah.
That's a huge loss to LA. That's your offensive.
Hitting hard, huh?
Well, I'm gonna sip my tea on that one.
Hey man, let's talk about it though. Let's talk about it. Why is LA losing all these people? Let's put it on the table, man.
Okay.
Let's just.
Well,
who's the person that's causing this?
I just. It is sad that you let your franchise player walk.
Yeah.
Your franchise player was unhappy with the situation. Look, Derek Fisher, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing.
Was it coaching?
Was
it coaching or was it just?
I think it is coaching. I don't think it's so much of a personal situation. But then again, I'm not there, so I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But I do know after that time when the Sparks were in the playoffs, and I think they lost, it was 2018, I believe. Mm-hmm. They ended up losing to the Sun. Mm-hmm. He had benched her. He ended up benching her. And it was a whole big thing, a lot of controversy. Yeah. And since then, I knew that it wouldn't have been, it's been a bit shaky.
She was done with him. She wasn't rocking with him no more.
And there's no ring. You still don't have a ring.
Yeah.
Still don't have a ring.
So why didn't they just let the real problem go?
Well,
I'm confused. That's where it's confusing for me.
Well, I guess because, we have Derek Fisher.
Is it because he used to play on the Lakers or
yeah,
something? Oh, come on. No, not that type of, no.
I do. I wholeheartedly believe.
Like that, though?
Yeah. Again, I could be wrong.
Come on, man.
But that's the looks of it to me, is just the fact that, we have Derek Fisher, and everybody knows Derek Fisher.
Oh my God.
Now, this is another team that you cannot sleep on this season. Yes, they are still probably more than likely going to be without Maya Moore.
Yeah.
But Minnesota Lynx had a great WNBA free agency. They had a great offseason.
Talk to me.
They got Kayla McBride.
Okay.
Natalie Achonwa. And Ariel Powers.
Okay.
Very good pickups.
They were good. They were good last year.
Now
right?
they just added more pieces because now you got your point guard. You got Crystal Dangerfield. You got Odyssey Sims. You have Lexi Brown. gosh, I can't think of everybody else at the top of my head, but Nafisa Collier. Like, I mean, you have all these different pieces. So now you just added more pieces. Kayla McBride is a great pickup. Excellent pickup.
So you like them more than Liberty?
I got to see the Liberty in full effect. I got to see the healthy Liberty.
Okay.
I got to see the healthy Liberty.
True.
Because, new coach this past season, still trying to figure it out with the pieces that they have.
Yeah.
So now you're adding, again, Benijah Laney is a great pickup. Like, Benijah Laney is my most slept on player right now.
That's crazy.
And I wish that Atlanta could have figured something out, but with Tiffany Hayes coming back, I get it.
Logjam.
But, man, I would have loved to see her in Atlanta.
Man.
Loved to see her in Atlanta. But Atlanta did pick up, Cheyenne Parker. How did my mind just...
Woo!
Cheyenne Parker's a pretty solid pickup. A lot of people don't talk about her as much, but she had a very solid season in Chicago. She can bang, she's what they needed down low because, Glory.
Plays forward or center? She plays forward or center?
Forward.
Okay, so cool. Okay, so Elizabeth Straight.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
That's gonna be nice then.
Yeah.
That's gonna be nice.
And I mean, she has a shot.
Dang.
She can get rebounds. She'll put it back in for you. She'll get to the line for you. So she has it. Now, I hate that Glory Johnson and Kalani Brown didn't really show enough of themselves last season, but they were really struggling when they came back from COVID. And I think people don't understand that. And I know that, I don't know if you've seen the video about Asia Durr and how she may never even be able to play basketball ever again.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I did see that. That's sad.
So we got to think about, too, and we were talking about Jimmy Butler earlier.
Yeah.
We don't know how long it's going to take for people to fully recover, even if they do, you know, and that's the heartbreaking part of it. So I hope that Glory and Kalani, we see a different level of them next season. Again, it's just been it was a really weird season for them. Yeah. So I get it, coming to a new team, trying to adjust us, and also, fighting the after effects of COVID-19, So
is anybody, what's up with the Aces? Did they get anybody?
So they re-signed De'Erica Hamby. They got Chelsea Gray.
Okay, I remember. I think I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
So they're still solid.
Yeah.
They're still solid.
Yeah. They still got Angel McCarthy coming back. Kelsey Plum should be coming back. I mean, they lost Kayla McBride, but you have of course Asia Wilson.
They still got the best front court. It's not no contest, huh?
I mean, come on.
It's no contest.
Liz Cambage, come on.
No, you right.
Man, what?
Yeah.
I
saw, it was a while ago. I saw some off-season work that she was doing.
Yeah.
She was going crazy.
A beast.
Yeah.
A beast.
Man.
A beast. So, the Washington Mystics got Alicia Clark from the Seattle Storm. Great pickup. So, hopefully, again, with this COVID stuff, Elena Deladon is able to come back because, she had to opt out this past season because she has, she would have been a high risk to get COVID. Yeah. But Alicia Clark, Elena Deladon, and all those different pieces they have around them is going to be really good too. This
sounds exciting. This seems like a lot of movement.
Yeah.
A lot of good players moving too. Yeah. So this is exciting.
Now you saw how the NBA, how this past free agency was really, really good.
Yeah.
Now it seemed that it was balanced.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like the same way for the WNBA as well. It's very balanced. I mean, because honestly, the Eastern Conference is going to be really exciting. Chicago Sky.
Right.
You got the Sun, who is still very good.
Right.
You got the Mystics.
Right.
You have New York. And then you have Atlanta and Indiana.
Okay.
And then for your Western Conference, you got the Aces. You got the Storm. You got the Sparks. You got the Lynx. You got the Mercury and the Wings. And the Wings are going to be very good, too. So that Western Conference.
It's going to be a dogfight.
What?
gonna be a whole dog fight.
Oh man.
Man.
So I'm ready.
Please support the WNBA, guys.
Support the W. Support it. It's good basketball.
It
real
is.
basketball.
It is. It is.
Just saying.
And buy your hoodie too. I don't got a hoodie yet, but
I need you to get one, Malik Brown. Why you ain't tell me? I would have got one for your birthday.
When I was trying to get a hoodie around the time everybody was getting it, I was looking at my bank account and I was looking at the price and I was like, oh man, I don't know yet.
Get you one. Make sure you get you one. Make sure you get you one. But yeah, no, it'll be exciting. I just hope that I don't know what's it gonna be for players who again have effects to this virus.
Yeah.
I hope that there's some way that they can get the vaccine.
Yeah.
So that they can have a successful season, because I don't think people realize like how much of being in a bubble
sucks, bro.
Yeah.
I was reading, like, when you read the stories after how everybody had left, they were like, this is like, it was really miserable, bro. It was crazy. Because I remember, even when the NBA had their bubble, the whole Paul George thing, like, he was talking about, like, I don't know if he said it verbatim, he was depressed, but I know he was going through something mentally during the time, and I was like, dang, bro, like, and everybody was clowning him, but, when you think about just being in a bubble, like, literally. And you don't see any of your family, friends, like, any of that, like, you go to the same room every day, you got to eat the same food. It's just like, that does sound mentally draining.
Yeah.
It
for
does.
100+ days?
Yeah. Because I remember, I know it's not nothing serious, but when I went off to college, and I was still in Atlanta, but I moved out, and I was like, dang, bro, like, for like the first 2 weeks, I was like, this sucks.
Yeah.
But I had to get used to it, so. But yeah, that is bad.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully, the bubble. I don't know. Are they going to do it like they're doing the NBA now? Like, just not a lot of fans.
See, I haven't really been
nobody say anything.
Not that I know of, to my knowledge. Probably we'll get more news around March.
Yeah.
Because that's typically like, when they start to focus on next season and what they're gonna bring in, and because preseason starts May, which is right around the corner. Yeah, it's right around the corner. Yeah, you already know, February, March, it flies by. We should be getting some news soon or something. Yeah. Okay. So we'll see how they do it, but like I said, it'll be interesting because again, you had a lot of players opt out due to health reasons, and some of your best players, and this could probably by far be one of the best WNBA seasons. Man.
Tune in.
The most exciting.
Tap in.
Tap in. Tap in.
All right. You want to go on the USA basketball camp?
Yeah. What you want to do? So, from what I saw, because I know, I was reading about like Team Nigeria and all that stuff. I saw that who was it? Elizabeth Williams would be on that. But yeah, so I know that we have let's see. All right, so the USA basketball minicamp roster: Ariel Atkins of the Washington Mystics, Nafisa Collier, Minnesota Lynx, Kalia Copper of Chicago Sky, Diamond DeShields, Stephanie Dolson, Sylvia Fowles, Alicia Gray, Chelsea Gray, Brittany Griner, Jewel Lloyd, Kelsey Mitchell, Tiffany Mitchell, Arike Ogunbowale, Nneka Ogwumike, Kelsey Plum, Katie Lou Samuelson, Brianna Stewart, Sydney Weiss, and Asia Wilson. Pretty good roster. Sounds like a good roster. It's full of young people. Katie Lou Samuelson, Asia Wilson, still very, very young and into her career. But you also have a good balance of vets, But it's time for the young guns to step up.
It is.
It's time for the young guns to step up. And this is a good mixture of the young people who have really been striving in the W so far.
That's good, yeah. Because I know usually, like, when we talk about USA basketball, we always think about the veterans.
Right,
So
right.
It's good to see the young ones getting some,
Of course,
especially for their country. So
yeah,
that's respect.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're going to go on to, I hope I pronounce it's Layshia Clarendon, right?
Layshia Clarendon.
All right, bet, got it.
Layshia
Clarendon had top surgery, and it was really big news around Twitter, just social media in general. So
yeah,
just talk about how do you feel about that?
Yeah, so I mean, she identifies as transgender and non-binary. So, this was huge because, like, this is a step to. I know that there's been a lot of controversy about if transgenders should be allowed to play professionally in the WNBA or whatever other sports.
Yeah.
But she's leading by example, and to show that other trans people are should feel as though they belong in these spaces too, and that they should be able to do what they want to do, and they should have that support.
And I know I was reading. I know she said that she wasn't. I don't know. I guess she didn't feel very comfortable at first trying to, like, I guess, voicing it out. But I mean, I guess the support from everybody else just kind of just made it more comfortable for her, honestly.
Yeah. And again, like, you're going to have your people who, I know that there was a situation where someone who runs a women's basketball page, I'm not going to say who it was, and I'm really shocked that this person even tweeted this, but, just asking a poll of should transgender men or women be allowed to play professionally. And my thing is like, you can agree to disagree, but have some respect.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
Yeah. And honestly, I mean, I don't know what it's like. I don't know what Laysia's going through, but I can only imagine, sharing something so intimate with people.
Yeah, true.
Especially in the society that we live in, with homophobia and transphobia and all that stuff. So it took a lot for her to say that. But now, since she's done that, other people can do that too. Yep. And other people can feel comfortable to say, hey, you know what? This is how it is. Yeah. I love this sport. I'm dedicated to it. I should be allowed to play too.
Yeah. That's how it always starts. It always takes one person.
Yeah.
And then after that, I mean, because, I mean, you got people that look up to these players or whatnot. So they're like, okay, they're comfortable saying this. So I should be comfortable bringing it out as well. So
of course.
That's big.
Yeah.
I like it.
And you know what? I'm going to say this too before we head on to other news. What I love about the WNBA and the WNBPA is that they're all women's national player basketball. Okay, sorry. I had to make sure I said it right. Okay. Sorry. No, but I just love how vocal they are on social issues. When we think about social issues, we think about social justice and what's going on in our world. But there are other social issues that we deal with. Right. Again, going back to transphobia, homophobia, and all those different things. Yeah. And I'll tell you this, from the WNBPA president, Nneka Ogwumike, to down to Layshia Clarendon being the vice president. And they're very vocal, and they speak up for those who may not have a voice.
Got to.
And that is what I saw in Layshia Clarendon, is that she spoke up for those who did not have that voice, or maybe those who didn't have the courage to speak out. And I don't think people understand how important that is, and to show and lead by example and use your platform.
Yeah, got to.
It's just a level of respect. Respect.
Right.
When we learn to respect one another, we can go a long way.
Exactly. Yeah. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
All right. On to some NFL news.
Ooh, let me sip my water for this one.
So, if you guys don't know already, Deshaun Watson, Houston Texans quarterback, requested a trade.
Saw that coming.
A week. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot been going on in Houston. It's not just James Harden. No. Seems like everybody wants out of Houston right now.
That's the best city to be in, too.
I'm just going to go down the timeline. So, of course, we're going to start off with the whole DeAndre Hopkins thing. We got to start off with that. Yeah. So, last offseason, DeAndre Hopkins got traded to the Cardinals for literally nothing.
Literally.
Nothing. The Texans did not get anything in return for the guy.
Absolutely not.
Which was red flag number one.
Karma.
So, after that, they fired Bill O'Brien or whatever. And then the Texans go 4-12. Bad, horrible season. So, of course, I forgot. Deshaun Watson signs a big contract, like maybe weeks before the season even starts.
Right, I remember.
So, of course, the owner tells him that, we're going to let you in on the GM search or whatever. Whoever you want to have as a GM, just let us know, we got you. So, Deshaun Watson like, okay, cool. So, when that time comes around, Deshaun Watson has no input.
None.
Deshaun Watson's not in the meetings.
Nope.
Deshaun Watson is nowhere to be found.
Nope.
And they just end up hiring some GM.
Yep.
And at that point, I'm guessing Deshaun Watson's like, okay, I'm done. And then they didn't even interview the guy that they wanted for the head coach,
which was Eric Bieniemy.
Yeah, and which is crazy because he still does not have a job.
Still does not have a job.
But that's here then, whatever.
We know how that goes.
Yeah, we know how that go. So all that happens, and last week they were like, they just came out and said that he requested the trade. I think he had actually requested it like a while before that. So, they hired David Culley as their head coach. I didn't really know who that guy was. Right. Honestly, I really didn't know. And I know they were even thinking about hiring a former quarterback before Eric and all these other guys. Right. So, which is confusing as well. So Deshaun Watson's fed up.
Yeah.
And he wants out. Now, this brings me back to, I hate to go back to the NBA, but this kind of feels like the Bradley Beal situation.
Yes.
This kind of feels a lot like the Bradley Beal situation where it's like, okay, you sign this big contract.
Right.
You say you're down for the team or whatnot, and then, crap hits the fan and now you want out. So it's like, who has the most power, the player or the organization? Well, it just came out that Bradley Beal said he doesn't want to get traded. I really don't believe that.
You don't believe that?
Come on, bro. I just don't see how they're 4-12. They're 4-12, and I don't really see a future for them at all. Like, they haven't really been doing much the past couple of years. I just feel like at this point he would want to go play with somebody like a contender.
Right.
Like,
that makes sense.
You just rotting in Washington.
Yeah, makes sense.
So at this point it's like who has the most power, and I think the Texans said that they don't plan on trading him.
I know.
The head coach said that he got the job knowing that Deshaun Watson was going to be a Texan. So going to the Matthew Stafford thing, Matthew Stafford got traded for 2 first-round picks. 2 first-round picks and a third-round pick in Jared Goff. So just imagine what if Deshaun Watson gets traded, what he's going to go for.
Yeah.
And apparently the Texans are asking for 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and 2 defensive starters. So
oh, God.
That's a lot. That's a lot to give up for one guy, but it's Deshaun Watson. Right. So, I mean, and it's only a quite few teams in the league that could do that, and it's the Jets and the Dolphins. And that's the teams that apparently that Deshaun Watson wanted to go to. So, I'm going to be honest. I want him on the Falcons.
Yeah.
I'm just going to bring it out in the open.
I think everybody said that.
Falcons.
Absolutely.
But it's not going to happen, y'all.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah, they just brought a new GM in. There's no way a new GM is just going to come out and just fire it all out like that.
Yeah.
So, honestly, I feel like the best bet he got is the Dolphins because they got the 3rd pick in the draft. They got a quarterback that they can switch with. So
my question to you, because I saw this earlier, I think yesterday. What does that mean for Tua? Because Tua wants to be the franchise QB.
Yeah, and I did see. I think he had a quote or something like recently talking about the whole thing.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to deal with it. I mean, it's not in his hands. It's not in his hands. I mean, I feel like I like the situation he was in with Miami because Miami actually had a nice, solid team last year. So him going to the Texans is like, I mean, as far as the future, I mean, they're gonna get a lot of picks, of course. So, but as far as now, like they don't really have anything there in Houston, and apparently JJ Watt might be out too, so they're not gonna have a thing there. But I guess it would be a nice stepping stone, a nice growing stone for him. But yeah, he's gonna be the guy in the middle. Honestly, like I hate to say it.
That's rough.
So, but I feel like he gonna have one of them like them Instagram posts where it's like, okay, bet, like you doubted me, you traded me, all right, bet. Kind of, I feel like he might have something like a Brandon Ingram type season or something like that when they trade in for AD. So we'll see, but yeah, this is going to be crazy. I don't know. I feel like they are going to trade him, even though they said they're not going to trade him. GMs always say that, so we'll see. But I think his best bet is probably the Dolphins.
Woo.
It's crazy. It's crazy out here.
The tea is hot.
It's crazy out here, y'all.
The tea is piping hot.
Man. Oh yeah, and the Rams, with that trade, I heard that they're gonna go 7 consecutive seasons without a first round pick.
Oh my god!
So they out bad.
Oh god!
And they still got to pay Jared Goff his money. So
Ugh.
poor Rams.
Ugh.
They gave up a lot.
They did
these past couple of years. So poverty franchise.
You are retarded. You are stupid, man. What? But I mean, I get it. That's true.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a lot of other quarterbacks moving too. I heard. I know Adam Schefter said he thinks it's gonna be like 18, maybe 16 quarterbacks on the move this offseason. So it's gonna be wild.
Yeah.
A lot of wild off seasons we got going on. So
Absolutely.
I can't wait. But that is it for Clutch Update. Super Bowl predictions. How can I forget
about the Super Bowl? Come on.
Super Bowl predictions. Tampa versus Kansas City. I got the Chiefs.
You got the Chiefs? I got the Chiefs.
I got the Chiefs. I did not expect the Bucs to beat the Packers. I feel like, I don't know, Tom Brady just got his hand in something, man. It's always something with Tom Brady. He always find a way to get in, always win.
Check the balls.
Something's not right. That's why I'm not really sold on Kansas City winning yet, because I just feel like Tom Brady always finds a way.
Wishful thinking, though.
He always finds a way. So don't put y'all bets in, man. Know what y'all going up against. Y'all going against Tom Brady. He makes things happen. If you don't know, Atlanta fans, that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say, y'all.
And on that note,
you got to be kidding me.
You gotta be kidding me. Coming up next.
Let's go. All right, guys. We are back with You Gotta Be Kidding Me.
Yep.
Nia, NBA COVID protocols have been having me tripping.
It's a joke.
It's hilarious.
These protocols are jokes. That's all I gotta say, because how you gonna stop me from dapping up somebody and I just played 48 minutes of physical basketball.
His sweat probably already on my hands.
Sweat, breathing,
all
blood.
Like, bruh, we all sharing the same basketball. I know they're not changing the basketballs out like that.
No.
So
not every possession you're not.
Yeah, of course not. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Please.
So you can't handshake, can't hug. The jersey exchange thing. Did you know that because I know Kyrie and Bam, they didn't, but they got to do it the game after. I think Kyrie tried to hide it. And tried to like dap it to him, but they ended up doing that. But when they first tried to do it, it seemed like the whole security was on them like, what are you doing? Like back away.
Everybody looking at them like,
yeah, bro. Yeah, like exactly. Yeah, like we just played 48
minutes of physical basketball. How dare you? Like, but you know what? That's just the NBA kind of saving their own butts.
Yeah.
I mean, can't be mad at them for it, but it's just like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
And honestly, I mean, I understand this rule, but I don't understand the wearing the mask at all times on the bench.
Oh my God.
I don't understand that, because it's like you already been playing. Like, if you got it, you got it. The mask is useless at that point. I mean, it's confusing.
I mean,
but I understand you. I get why you putting the rules in there, because you're trying to set an example. But it's like
you're not.
It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's not logical.
I mean, that's the same thing for college basketball too. When I see them sitting on a bench with their mask on and all spread out, and it's just like, why are we doing that?
Yeah, I just hoop with you, bro.
You cannot. It's a physical sport, so you can't tell some like it just whoever's responsible.
Adam Silver problem.
I mean, all of these rules from each level, from college to professional, It's just absolutely stupid because even the NFL
did
the same thing.
Yeah.
For what? Y'all might as well go on like it's nothing going on because you're playing physical basketball. Now, if we're saying, okay, NBA or WNBA or college, somebody has some type of event.
Yeah.
And it requires you to be socially distanced.
Yeah.
Or if you're doing some community service, wear a mask, be socially distanced. Okay.
That's cool.
But during a game, it's not going to make a difference.
And what really tripped me out was I was watching one of the Hawks games, I think, and they were giving the jerseys to the fans. I mean, of course it was 2 Chainz and Quavo, but Trae Young had gave his jersey to 2 Chainz, and I think Kevin Durant had gave his jersey. I'm like,
oh yeah,
so
yeah.
they can do that. I mean,
Right.
you're putting the fans at risk at this point. So it's like you have to put more stricter rules in. I'm like, bro, it doesn't make any sense.
It just doesn't. Just. I mean, whatever.
It's not logical. Not logical. I understand why you're doing it. But it's not logical.
No.
Okay. So on to some sad news, of course. So the world continues to take hits with the losses of Hank Aaron, Sekou Smith, Cicely Tyson, and John Chaney. Like I said, 2021 is it ain't stopping. We just keep losing people.
I mean, we've lost some really, really great,
some
prominent
good people too
in the past 6 to 7 months.
Yeah.
You know, like really for this past year, on top of this year, we've lost some very iconic people. I'm like, you know what? We held on to Cicely Tyson and protected her as much as possible in 2020. And I just couldn't believe it. And then when Sekou Smith passed, I'm like, what is going on?
That shook me. Because I remember they were saying that, you know, I think what shook me was because I didn't know his situation was that bad.
I didn't know either.
Because I remember they had already said that he had COVID, but they didn't say what his condition was.
Right.
So for that news to just come out, I was like, dang, bro, like it must have been bad. So
Jesus.
No.
And then Hank Aaron, just got
yeah,
a vaccine the week before.
Just got the vaccine a week. Yeah. So we don't even. Is the vaccine even is it even been FDA approved or anything like that?
Yeah.
It has. So that's why I don't want to make no predictions or nothing. Like I don't want to go out on a limb and say this or that. But
I just wonder as well, was it too much for him? Because they end up saying that he had a heart attack. And so I'm just like, was it dosage too much? Or did he just really
was it just time?
You just don't know.
You don't know. Yeah, you really don't know.
You just don't know.
And you know they're going to hide it, of course.
Of course.
They're going to hide anything.
I forgot to throw in one person. We also lost Larry King.
Oh, yeah. I forgot
so
about
we
Larry
lost
King
a
too.
lot of people in the past 2 weeks. In the past 2 weeks, there's been a lot of deaths.
Wow.
A lot of iconic people.
Then the anniversary of Kobe, all
Kobe
of that.
and Gigi,
yeah,
all in
crazy.
one,
yeah,
you know?
all in 2
What's
weeks
also very crazy to Malik Brown is the fact that Sekou Smith died January 26, 2021.
That was the same. Oh,
and he was he loved Kobe.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He loved Kobe. That's eerie.
Yeah, the 26th was a bad day. That was a bad day. It's gonna be a bad day.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. If your birthday's January 26th,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
but
please.
it is a very trash day from here on out. I mean, I don't even think anybody even really acknowledged that we had made it past the 1 year anniversary of Adam Silver. I mean, not Adam Silver, Lord.
Oh yeah,
David
Stern.
David Stern.
Yeah, yeah.
Oof, let me not write off Adam
It's
Silver.
a lot.
So sorry.
It's a lot that been going on.
Yeah.
But I feel like with these losses, I mean, if you just look at the names, they've all done something iconic.
Yeah.
And so,
yeah.
I mean, man,
years
you gotta
and
pay
years.
respects for real.
For sure. Now it's just it's up to us. What's the next generation gonna do?
Exactly.
You know, because eventually, I mean, greats, we all are going to have to pass one day. So it's just it's a rough time right now, but who's next?
Yeah.
It's your time.
Exactly.
I just really hate that we lost Cicely Tyson during these times.
Man.
We had to protect her at all costs in 2020.
For real.
Her and Betty
For
White
real.
at all costs. Y'all can't get up out of here. But her death was one of those deaths where it's just like, okay, yes, she's 96, but she's somebody who's supposed to stay around forever.
Yeah, forever. Yeah,
you know,
it seemed like she, bruh, in every movie, like, bruh,
look good.
She looked the same,
healthy.
Yeah, exactly. Man, rest in peace. Man.
Yeah,
rest in peace.
John Chaney, the iconic coach at Temple. You know, we just lost they call him Big John, Little John. We just lost Big John 5 months ago.
Man.
So, man.
What a time.
Yeah, it's been rough. So rest in peace to all of the greats.
Tell your people you love them, man.
Tell them you love them.
Please.
For real. Tell them you love them.
Never know.
All right. We got something funny. Courtside Karen.
Courtside Karen was mad.
She was mad. I think she was just really drunk.
Sis was wilding and didn't even have her mask on, though.
Pulled down her mask.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The fans.
You gotta be banned now, sis.
Yeah, now you can't come back to another
but they
game.
Found her so quick on social media.
Yeah, her and her man. Apparently, she's 25.
25.
And her dude looked about 40.
Nah, he looked 60.
I gave it, 60. Dang, man.
Bloopers.
Like, hold on, I don't want to overreact. What you see?
I thought it was a bug that flew down, but it was a piece of the backdrop. Oh my gosh.
Is that what you do when you see bugs? You just kind of freeze for a minute?
Because I'm like, did I just see what I just thought I just saw?
Are you still looking at it?
No, it's right there.
Oh, it's just, okay, cool.
Okay, anyways,
sorry, guys.
Back to Courtside Karen. So the exchange started out, I guess, because was her husband saying something to Bron?
LeBron and her husband, LeBron and her husband were going back and forth or something. I guess she said that they had their words or whatever. And then I guess LeBron said something disrespectful to him, and I guess that's when she had to jump in.
So here's the thing. If y'all ain't learned something about LeBron James, you never say anything to this man.
Never.
While he's in the middle of a game.
Never. Because it's over.
It's over.
That's why the Hawks lost.
No, you know what? Actually, I'm sure he's thankful that those people, whatever they said to him, because they added more fuel to his fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello, they won the game.
Yeah.
LeBron being LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is this. You got up to say what? What did you think you saying something was going to make the situation better?
I mean, LeBron hears this all the time in a arena full of people.
So
I'm pretty sure he's heard worse.
Now you and your husband are probably gonna be banned from coming to games.
Yeah. For
the remainder of the season. All right.
That's what Karen get.
And what did she say? Did LeBron call her
she said he called him some
female
D-word or whatnot. Yeah, and I'm just like, ain't no goddamn way on this earth that LeBron James, no way.
No.
There's no way on this earth
He's
that LeBron
stupid.
James is going to stoop down to that type of level, bro.
No.
Not LeBron.
No.
LeBron, like I said, LeBron hear all types of stuff. Look, I mean, and like you said, it's fuel to the fire, bro. All you did was just make it worse. Just make it worse.
You made it worse.
For the Hawks and everybody else.
Yeah.
Like,
and he's not going to get a tag, and they're not going to work in your favor.
Exactly. Because they stopped the game. They literally stopped the game.
She sounded very privileged, not shocked. But my thing is this is like, yeah, you deserve to get kicked out.
Yeah.
Now, LeBron, I thought that LeBron handled it very classy.
It seemed like he loved it.
Yeah. On the Zoom call, he was just like, I exchanged some words. I said what I had to say.
Yeah.
He said his piece. Then she got up. She felt as though she needed to say her piece. And, I didn't feel like they should have got kicked out of the game. But, hey, it happens. So, Courtside Karen. The memes were killing me, though. When they said when they said that Courtside Karen is lucky that Savannah Nuck If You Buck James wasn't on the sideline, I said, y'all gonna stop playing with my sis Savannah.
Boy, she would have been in a lot of trouble though.
Yeah,
she would have been in some trouble, bro.
Yeah,
Savannah don't play.
No.
If it's one thing we know about Savannah this past month or whatnot,
honestly,
yeah, she don't play
Savannah,
by her children.
you
She don't play about LeBron.
Okay.
Y'all don't want no issues,
especially
man.
After all that stuff that happened with Larsa Pippen.
Yeah,
come on.
You don't want no problems.
No,
man. That's the last person.
Savannah, nuck if you buck James.
Man.
That's what they said. All right, y'all. That's a wrap for You Gotta Be Kidding Me. We are about to close out episode 25.
All right, guys. We are about to wrap it up here.
Wrap it up the end.
Episode 25.
25.
Season 2.
Season 2.
In the clutch.
We
back, man.
We bite.
It's good to be back, Nia.
We bite.
It feels good to talk about sports.
You know I'm an ad-lib.
Oh my gosh! All right, Nia, I need to know. Super Bowl weekend. What's the meal? What's the Super Bowl meal looking like?
I'm working the Super Bowl actually. Hey, y'all make sure y'all tune in with me at 92.9.
Job number 15
The
calling
game. I will be on the boards, from 6 to 11. But my mom did say she was making rotel, so I'm gonna have a rotel after. Yeah,
Nia,
come through.
Nia, I love rotel.
Yeah, she's making rotel. I'm almost positive that they're cooking, so I'll have some food when I get back. Hopefully the Super Bowl doesn't go into no crazy double, triple overtime because 11 o'clock.
It's on the go.
I'm trying to eat, okay? But yes, I am actually working Super Bowl, so I may eat before and then, eat again when I get home. But rotel is definitely on the menu. I think they said ribs.
Wow. Y'all throwing down.
Yeah, they throwing they.
She said they. I'm
just there for the meal. Y'all do whatever y'all gotta do. Just make sure I eat. But definitely rotel is on the menu. All the good stuff, the good Super Bowl stuff. What about you? What are you eating?
I have no idea.
Oh, man.
I have no idea.
That's tough.
I know it's gonna be chicken involved though. My grandma loves making some chicken, so we gonna have some type of chicken or something.
Every time I call you,
I'm eating chicken.
You eating?
Or I'm eating in general.
You eating?
Yeah.
Your grandma be throwing down. I need to go up for a plate.
Look, one thing grandma gonna do is make some chicken and cornbread.
Man, I wish my grandma lived close, man. Do you know I'll probably be like 200 pounds if I live with my granny? I ain't never met somebody that actually cooks breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And dessert.
It's crazy.
And dessert.
They do it all.
Shout out to grandmas.
Grandmas do it all, man.
Shout out
And
to
it's
grandmas.
crazy because one day you're going to be a grandma.
Ugh.
And you're going to have to do the same thing. Oh, you're not ready for that. She's not ready for that conversation.
I ain't even ready for it.
One day you're going to
I'm going to have
a
a chef. Malik. I'm going to have a chef. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be your traditional, maybe, you know what? I don't know. Maybe when I get up in that age, I might be bored. So
you can start like a bakery or something. You don't like making desserts?
No. I like eating desserts. Listen, here's the thing about me with food. I love to eat.
You love to eat.
But I do not like to cook my own food. I'm sorry. I don't have time for that. I don't have time. Hopefully by the time I'm somebody's grandma, I'm on the talk or something,
You're right.
Having a talk show.
Yeah, you're right.
So the
next Oprah.
No. Absolutely not. No shade. But that's some big shoes to fill, man. I'm sorry.
That is.
That's some big shoes to fill. I love Oprah,
Yeah.
but no.
Ooh,
big shoes to fill.
lot.
Very, very big shoes to fill. But I will have a chef. So my kids will enjoy the chef.
Man, wow, you doing it like that.
I just, I'm not there yet. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I got to have my own kids or something.
What's your favorite meal?
What is my favorite meal? I love, that's a good question. What is it that I eat? Chipotle. I'm going to get Chipotle tonight. Chipotle is my life.
Seems like she always does this.
Listen, get you a bowl.
Don't get you.
I'm going to tell y'all exactly what I get. This is my meal. All right.
What have I done?
Walk in, get me a bowl.
What have I done?
I want double steak, brown rice, no beans. cheese, lettuce, corn, and I gotta have 3 hot sauces. You have to give me 3 hot sauces on the side with the chips and a large queso. I'm about to go get that right now before work.
I think I got a question for everybody.
Wait, pause. What's your favorite meal? Chicken?
Yeah, for sure. Nah, but I like pizza. I'm a pizza person. I really love pizza.
I used to love pizza all the time. I mean, I still love pizza, but like I ate it almost every day in high school.
Yeah,
pizza and Chick-fil-A.
Pizza is good. Pizza's good. Now, my favorite cooked meal. Well, my grandma makes some good meatloaf. I love meatloaf.
Ooh.
Meatloaf is probably like my favorite cooked meal. It has to be. Meatloaf goes down.
Do you put ketchup on your meatloaf?
Nah.
Why?
I've never tried it.
Ketchup on your meatloaf?
Now look, I don't know if, because when my grandma makes it, it's like this red. I don't know if that's the meatloaf sauce or something that she puts on top. I don't know if it's ketchup or not. It might be ketchup. I'm not sure what it is, but it's red sauce or something. It's ketchup, huh?
I don't know.
I don't know what it is either. I've never seen her make the meatloaf, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
It might be ketchup though.
You just come downstairs and be like, I'm ready.
I just eat, man. Okay. I'm just like you.
Okay.
I just want to eat. I don't want to really, because I might burn the house down.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it real with you.
I almost, sophomore year of college, I almost burned down our apartment, and I've never, ever tried to fry anything else ever again.
What did you fry?
I was trying to fry me some okra. I love fried okra, by the way. I love fried okra.
Oh, I haven't had okra in a minute.
Dang, you made me want to go to JJ's now and get some fried okra.
What have I done?
Nah, I'm still going to Chipotle. But, all right, so quick story time. So I had a teammate. She always cooked.
Yeah.
And I used to be in the kitchen watching her cook because I wanted to learn how to cook. But she used to always make my okra because I never used grease before. Mm-hmm. So we had an electric stove in our apartment. Mm-hmm. So I think she was gone. She had went home. She lived in West Palm. So she had went home and I was by myself.
Oh no. Recipe for disaster. That's the first
so I did everything she told me to do. She gave me a to-do list of what to do. Mm-hmm. So when she puts the okra in the grease, she takes it off of the hot eye and puts it on an eye that's not being used.
Yeah, right.
Well,
you kept it on there.
No. I took it off. But my stupid self put the freaking pot in front of the eye that was hot. I threw the okra, the frozen okra, in the grease. The grease pops out of the pot and lands into the hot eye. Oh, man. I am thankful I had a really nice coach because...
That's a new story. I've never heard that one before.
Yeah.
I've never heard that one before.
Yeah.
Wow.
Been there.
Wow.
So, I've always been afraid of fire, but I'm really afraid of grease.
Yeah, grease. Yeah, I don't like when the grease popping thing. That's not for me, bro. That's not for me.
What?
When I be trying to put the fries in that's not me. I don't like that. I don't like that.
No, I don't like that. Yeah, so that's my little story, and that is why I rather just get a chef or get someone to make my food for me because I'm trying to save all our lives.
True.
I'm just saying, I don't want to kill us. I don't want to kill myself. I don't want to kill my family members.
See, that problem is fixable though. That was a problem.
Malik, that was very scary.
It's scary for sure. Yeah.
I was thankful that I didn't burn down the apartment.
Wow.
We had a fire extinguisher outside, so that was cool. But it was a big flame. It was a huge flame.
Fire flame.
And you know what? I'm just standing there and my teammates,
no sense of urgency,
because I was in shock. And my teammates, they running out of their rooms Nia, what did you do? And I'm just
You're
I was just trying to make okra. So we had to go outside. Thankfully, the fire extinguisher was right outside of our apartment door.
Did everybody have to come out or just?
It was embarrassing because our neighbors came out. It was
so
embarrassing.
Man.
And I remember telling our coach. And she was like, well, she just laughed. And I was like, girl, this isn't funny.
This is my life.
This is my life. But that's my little story. So, when guys be like, can you cook? I get really insecure with that question because I can't. I can make breakfast though.
Oh, yeah, man.
Breakfast is easy.
Yeah, man. It's
super
easy.
easy.
I say the same thing.
Super
wow.
easy.
Man.
Anything else?
Bro, we could not be roommates, bro.
First of all, we would starve.
I don't even think we starve, bro. We'd just be spending a lot of money.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It is so sad that I have to make a budget now just for food because, like, I'm constantly spending money on food.
Oh, my God. That's why I buy pizza, because pizza lasts for, like, maybe 2-3 days.
So what you get, DiGiorno, or do you just order the pizza?
I order the pizza. I get Domino's.
Oh, my God.
You don't like Domino's?
What is wrong with you people? Why do y'all like Domino's?
Domino's is good.
Okay, that's the poll of the week.
Is Domino's good or not? Come on now. What?
Domino's is disgusting. Domino's has been disgusting since forever. I've never liked Domino's.
So what you get? What, Pizza Hut?
Pizza Hut.
I eat Pizza Hut.
Papa John's.
Yeah, I like all of them, but Domino's isn't bad though.
Oh God.
The worst one is CC's. Nobody goes to CC's. Oh. You like CC's pizza?
You didn't like CC's pizza growing up?
Nah, I was forced to eat it because it was cheap.
Yo, CC's pizza used to be bussin'.
It's too much salt.
You didn't like Chuck E. Cheese pizza either?
Chuck E. Cheese was good. I like Little Caesars is okay. It's okay
you can't
for it to be $5.
You can't reheat it though.
I mean, for it to be $5, it's serviceable.
Yeah, you literally have to eat it when it's hot and ready. Yeah. Otherwise, if you try and reheat Little Caesars pizza, it's absolutely disgusting. Yes. You didn't like CC's pizza though?
Nah.
Growing up, I mean,
got sick eating it because it had too much sauce on it. They always put too much sauce on their pizza.
You don't like a lot of sauce on your pizza?
No.
Oh, I love sauce on my pizza. Extra sauce. I always get extra sauce on my pizza. You didn't even like CC's like dessert? CC's was fine.
Nah. When I was growing up, I ate a lot of DeVitos. Because I think I think our school used to have like something with DeVitos where you get a free piece or something. So yeah. But when I had CC's, I really was not a big fan of it.
Man, but I had to eat. That used to be the highlight of summer camp. Going to CC's Pizza after a field trip. Go play in the little arcade area.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Eat all the pizza you want. Get you some dessert. They had the best cinnamon rolls. You're tripping. That should be. We just gonna make this a clip. Domino's or nah. CC's or nah. What do you like? But Domino's is trash. What's your
favorite pizza? No, it's not.
Domino's is terrible.
Chipotle is trash.
You know what?
Moe's is better than Chipotle.
I'm looking for another co-host.
Whatever.
How dare you? You said Moe's over Chipotle?
Every day of the week.
You're sick.
Moe's did get me sick the last time
Exactly. You're sick. You're sick. On that note, so we can go ahead and close out. I can't believe this.
Bro, why we always argue about food? That's the only thing we argue about.
Because we love food, Malik Brown. Let's just put it out there. You know what? Me and you are actually 400-pound people in our past life. We have to be. We gotta be.
I don't grow, bro. I eat so much and I still understand.
I don't know where it goes. You got a high metabolism too?
Yeah. Got to.
You know what? I'm thankful for it.
I did gain a couple pounds during the pandemic.
It's okay.
For sure. I mean, I lost it, but yeah, I did. I was like 210.
Oh, you're.
I was. I'm like maybe like 190 or something now.
Oh, bro. Nice. Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Well, you know, it happens. I think everybody gained a little quarantine weight. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah. I think I lost.
Were you eating though?
And that's the problem. Like now I'm trying to get like in the back. I'm really trying to make it a point to where I eat breakfast.
Yeah. I hate when people. I really don't like when people don't eat breakfast, bro. That really bothers me because I'm like, bro, breakfast is like literally the most important meal of the day. You gotta eat you gotta eat something at least.
I know.
A smoothie.
And that's what I do now. Like something. if I don't like really have anything to eat, I'll make me a smoothie. Yeah. So. And I realized that because I had started eating meal preps, and I realized how important, how much it's like help with my energy boost.
Yeah, it helps for real, yeah.
And as much as I do, and I'm always on the go, like
man, you got 18 jobs, you gotta eat 3 times a day.
I know, I'm doing better. Yeah, I'm doing better, but
got to.
I was terrible. Like I used to be like, well, I used to treat it like college, even after I got out of college. Like, in college.
Yeah.
See, let me tell you about the calf. Okay. The calf was hit or miss. Breakfast was always popping, but I never got up early for breakfast. Okay, if I wasn't having weights, went to practice in the morning, I was in bed. Okay, because breakfast in at 8:00 at ASU.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Dang.
I think it did.
8:00?
Yeah.
I don't know when mine closed.
8:30. No, it was like 8:00. It was super early, and I'm like, I'm not going to that.
8:00?
I made me some cereal.
Yeah, cereal was.
So, lunch will always be cool. If it was fried chicken Wednesday, that means dinner was going to be nasty. So I'm like, okay. But if it's lunch and dinner is trash, I'm like, okay, I got to spend money once. Where it's going to go to? Lunch
where we going?
or dinner? Which one is it going to be? So I had to get out of that toxic mindset.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways.
What a conversation.
I know. Food. We love food. We absolutely love food.
We need to have a food segment, bro.
We should.
Have a food segment.
Okay, yeah. We gonna have a food segment. We should have did that during quarantine when there was no sports.
True, yeah.
Just
what you eating?
Just talking about the controversy of food.
Yeah.
Because you and I, we don't really see eye to eye. We do sometimes.
Yeah.
But we don't see eye to eye when it comes to food.
Not a lot. Not a lot.
Do you like fish and grits?
Never really had fish and grits.
Dear Jesus.
Or shrimp and grits. The last time I had shrimp and grits was at this restaurant called, I think it was called like Red Taqueria or something like that. The shrimp and the grits were green. And since then,
that's why I don't eat shrimp.
Yeah. Well, me and Celia did make shrimp and grits one time, and when it was good, but before that, I was not a big fan of shrimp and grits.
Get you some fish and grits. Get you some fried tilapia.
I'm not a big fan of eating like that type of food during breakfast, though.
You can eat it anytime.
I know, but I don't like doing the grits during any other time than breakfast, though.
You're tripping.
Nah, I got to keep breakfast. I got to keep everything separate. I got to. Like that whole chicken and waffles thing, it's cool.
You're against chicken? Okay.
Nah, it's cool. I mean, I'll do it. Nah, man.
Malik Brown.
I eat chicken after 12, not before 12.
Okay, Malik.
Just saying.
All right. Let's.
Cold pizza?
Huh?
You eat cold pizza?
Like frozen pizza?
Nah, just like you don't warm the pizza up.
Oh my God, that is disgusting.
Okay, I'm just trying to ask. I know people have done that, so.
You don't do that?
No.
Okay.
No.
First of all, that has to hurt your stomach.
Nobody cares, I guess. They just be hungry.
I'm disgusted. Ugh. I don't even like lukewarm pizza. My pizza gotta burn my tongue in order for me to eat it. But cold pizza?
Yeah, I've seen people just get up and just go in the refrigerator and just eat the pizza.
Yuck. Sick. Disgusting.
Trifling.
All of that. All right. Well, we're closing out episode 25. That was our food segment. Y'all let us know what y'all eating in the comments. I am Nia. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Nia on Air. And of course, you follow our podcast page because we be popping. We about to get some new content out for y'all. Y'all stay tuned because we got some big coming up. So follow us on Twitter and Instagram at In The Clutch Pod. Tweet us. We tweet you back. We are, to 1K followers on Instagram? Twitter?
1,050 something.
Period. Shout out to the 1K.
Yeah. We coming for YouTube. We got to come for YouTube subscribers. Lord, it's tough, man. It's tough. We at like 60. So let's get to 100, y'all. Let's get us to 100.
Come on.
End of March. You think we can do that?
Mm-hmm. Do it right. Birthday present to me. Do it
yes,
right before
please.
my birthday.
Right before our birthday. Please,
my birthday's April 2nd.
She don't really ask for much, y'all. Just come on now.
Simple.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at _MalikATL. Yeah, this is episode 25. 25.
We're going to be 25 next year.
Wow. We're old.
Oh, the ghetto.
When I was 21.
The ghetto. All right, y'all. That's episode 25. Thanks for tuning in to In The Clutch Pod. Make sure you guys follow us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube, In the Clutch Pod. Make sure you subscribe to us on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, all that good stuff.
We everywhere.
Look, I'm over here
We
directing.
local. We global. My bad. We global.
Yeah,
we
we
not
are
local
global.
no more.
You can listen to us anywhere. You on the road? Listen.
Yeah.
Catch up.
Please.
Kick it with us. All right. Episode 25. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
We out.